For more than 2,000 years, these ruins remained undiscovered. For centuries, the only people who saw these remains were occasional nomads who camped near here.
We archaeologists often find more information than we originally hoped for. This is exactly what happened in the Middle East. In the 1850s, when archaeologists first came to Iraq, or as it was called then, Mesopotamia, they were looking for the biblical city, Babylon, but they uncovered even older civilizations. The digging started here, in the Fertile Crescent. The land between the rivers looked promising because of the possibilities for irrigation agriculture. Archaeologists knew that early civilizations grew along the banks of major rivers. Here, it was the Tigris and Euphrates.
These rivers were fed by waters from the mountains to the north. Not far from here, ancient cities have been discovered. Around 2700 BC, they were populated by Sumerians. They dug ditches and brought river water to their dry lands, the first step toward large-scale farming. Farmers have been irrigating this area for nearly 5,000 years. Canal systems crisscross the whole land. The Sumerians turned the desert into a fertile delta. We think about 200,000 people lived in a typical Sumerian city-state.
Harbor. In ancient times, merchants sailed the river trading goods, some going as far as India. They also used wagons for transportation, which brings us to the wheel, one of the Sumerians' greatest contributions to the Western world. If you doubt its importance, just take a look around. This is a photograph at the excavation site of another ancient city not far from Ur. All of the various pots and jars and bowls were found in just one home. The Sumerians were among the first people to use the wheel in pottery making. Craftsmen were probably specialized. Some made pottery, others made statues.
These figurines were placed in the temples. They give us an indication of how the Sumerians dressed and what they looked like.
They relied on clay to make most things. Mud and sun were about the only resources they had. Even in Iraq today, some homes are made with clay bricks.
Architectural principles developed earlier by the Sumerians reached their fullest expression. Behind these gates and through these streets, visitors saw the famed hanging gardens of Babylon. The ziggurats, the temple towers, were put to further use. From their tops, Chaldean astronomers studied the heavens.
The entire history of this Middle Eastern area is one of conquest and reconquest. To political historians, it's clear that empires in Mesopotamia rose and fell. But to archaeologists and historians interested in economic problems, there is an unanswered question. Why are these cities little more than dust today? Some believe that the Mesopotamians' method of irrigation may have gradually increased the amounts of salts present in the soil until agriculture was ruined. Without agriculture, the cities died. But ancient Mesopotamia left a foundation on which other complex cultures were built.